I'm here with Mayor Greg Dionne to find out what happened at City Council yesterday. So can you tell me about the topics that were touched upon last night?
Yeah, we had quite a long meeting. We actually went till 10 o'clock, one of our longest meetings, but we had 10 verbal reports, so they do take time. I think one of the biggest highlights that I want to talk about that came out last night is the installation of new water meters. We're moving right along. We're at the sort of the end stage, but unfortunately that's the sad stage. Everyone says, well, shouldn't you be excited? You're almost at the end. I said, no, because we're going to now start cutting people's water off. We've sent out phone calls that haven't been returned. We've tagged people's doors to give an opportunity to let us in and change. And unfortunately, you know, when you got 12,000 to do, you can expect some are not going to respond. And so we will be moving forward with notices because the weather's improving, that we will be shutting off water. And then once the water shut off, we'll go and put in the new meters, and then we'll turn the water back on. But it's sad that we've got to that point. So if you're listening and you haven't made your appointment to get your water meter changed, I suggest you get it because the clock is ticking on how long your water is going to be on.
It's unfortunate that something like that has to occur because, like you said earlier, it only takes a quick amount of time to get it changed over.
They say 15 minutes. I timed them. They were in my house 7 minutes. And the good part about this, it's everything that people wanted. They wanted monthly billing. It's going to have leak detection. You're going to already, people are calling. They're using their app and they're finding out things that they didn't know before. So it is a very good positive. You know, and for the city, it's a great positive because now we don't have to wait till you're home, ring your doorbell, and go downstairs and read the meter. That's old technology. The new technology now, we're going to go and read it by cell phone signal. So, you know, it's great for the city. It's going to bring down costs. It does cost us more doing monthly bills, and people say, well, you know, what's the advantage? Well, the advantage is we lose so much money every year by people that default their accounts. And when you think of it today, you get water for 3 months, you get a bill, and then by the time we cut you off, it's 4 months. So we've already lost, you know, a quarter of the year. And so, you know, that's not acceptable. We're losing too much money. So monthly billing will help us with collections as well.
Well, there was something exciting that you wanted to announce to us today.
Well, I just got back from the Sumer conference. I'll have more details for next Tuesday, so tune in. We did get the Premier, again, address the crowd and told them that they will be building a new hospital again in Prince Albert. But he also said that PST will be going up $28 million. So I've dispatched that to my staff to find out what does that mean to us. You know, how much of it we're going to get, because that money is split province-wide. It's added into the pool. So by next week, I'll be excited because I'll know the extra money, and that extra money is money that was not in our budget. So what we'll do with that, we'll either put it into the rainy day fund or pay off debt. We won't be spending it. And because people think, oh, they got a windfall. No, we do not spend it. You know, our budget's approved. We're moving forward. If we get this increase from the province, that's a bonus, and we'll direct it towards our debt.
Well, it's always good to pay off debt. So what other important topics were discussed last night at City Council?
Well, what I was pleased with, we had a citizens group come. They brought us a petition. They're worried about the intersection on 10th and 4th East, claiming that it's dangerous, hard to get by, and asked us if we'd look at putting some kind of traffic calming devices in, or a four-way stop, or changing the stop signs that are there. And in that intersection, there's 2 large cement barriers that have been there that I found interesting, and that's from someone hitting that house. So we've asked for a detailed report, and that'll come back to council, and then we'll make our decision what to do that.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time. Like Mayor Greg Dionne said, a lot was covered last night at City Council. So if you want to know more on anything that we discussed today, or more about City Council and what occurred, then tune in next week.
City Now, brought to you by the City of Prince Albert.